Hello! Woohoo! Happy Tuesday. How are you guys? This it's an interesting little broadcast. This. Hang on, let me just check. Can I hear the audio? Can I hear the audio? Yeah, it's not very loud though, is it? I tell you what, this. Oh, it's this microphone. It's rubbish. But don't worry, I'll turn myself up. Where are we? Filters. Here we are. Yeah, gain. Uh, 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 Oh, I'm just pressing a few buttons. You can't see me doing it. Something like that. Oh, hello. Right, okay. Hopefully, hope. Oh, hang on. Whoa, whoa. Let me know if that sounds okay, and we'll do it. We'll do whatever we need to do, and it'll all be good. So this is it's a bit different to our normal Tuesday show. Of course, we normally do a rock show, but as of last week, that it's now taking a little summer break, a little vacation, end of season one, if you like. That's kind of how we saw it, and it's going to be back. Of course, it's going to be back. It's going to be back in the future, which is the time most of these things do come back. I'm hoping around the fall time. Largely depends upon my friends, of course, and what they're up to and how better they feel and all those things. But in the meantime, there will be something replacing it on a Tuesday. So don't worry, all will be revealed in the coming hours, stroke days. So looking forward to letting you know all about that. That's coming up soon. I'm just still worried that you can't hear me as well as I'd like you to. Let me just. Rock, this is a really great game, says Caseball. It was patched earlier and it runs absolutely amazingly on GFN 4080. That's brilliant, my friend. Now, I've got a code for an edition that doesn't go live until 5 p.m. UK time, which was, as it happens, a few minutes ago. So I haven't tested it since. I was intending to do a show, a recorded show, a little bit earlier today. I was going to record this and pop it up as a premiere, but as it turned out, you can't because it's not live yet. No. Anyway, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay, so let me know, guys, please, if you can hear me okay. If not, I will do some remedial action before we start the game because I don't want to be talking away and then an hour later when I finish the stream everybody goes, oh, shame we couldn't hear Rock during that game. That has happened. So you can hear me great. Thank you, Sam. Sound is good for me, says Adam Rouster. As you can see, there's no chat on the screen, guys. That's literally because I am playing this on my ASUS ROG Ally. Now, it is GeForce Now, and those lovely folk at Nvidia have given me a code to play this. I'm hoping as well to get a code in the not too distant future that I will pass around as a giveaway. So watch this space if you fancy playing this on Steam. So let's fire this up, and I've got you fully visible and I can see the chat, and let's keep our fingers crossed that it'll play now, because it didn't. Oh, it's looking good. Ooh, it's exciting. I actually played Remnant 2. Was it From the Ashes? Remnant 1, sorry. Remnant from the Ashes, and thoroughly enjoyed this. Oh, this might be one of those login to Steam jobs. Let's just see how we go here. Doobie-doo. What does it say under there? Little box. Error. You're logged in as another computer. What? No, I'm not. I've only got one account. Let me go back and check. Error. Hang on a second. Well, Steam. Okay. Well, I am Steam. Okay, right. Okay, good. Oh no, I just. It sounds to me like it's loaded. Let's. Oh yeah, look at that. It's funny because you're seeing the game on screen. You're seeing it streaming, right? And I'm not seeing it. It's not coming up on my screen. So give me a second. while I just bring up one of my trusty items here. I have got, one day I need to do a video on how I've set this ally up, because quite honestly, it's freaking amazing. Right, good, I can now see the screen. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo-de menuing! So here we go. Now, yes, some of you may have seen a few, hang on, where's my controller not working? Let me just, I tell you, it's never one thing, is it? It may not, now of course it's a controller thing. Oh dear, I always have issues. That's why I like to do these things pre-recorded. Body type, we have lots of body types. But either way, at the moment, it's not letting me use my controller, which you're probably thinking, well, you are though, Rokk. No, I'm not. I'm using mouse and keyboard here, which actually is not the end of the world. Hang on, let me get my mouse out proper. There it is, right, okay. And again, please, can you not play through the stream, the what? The stream feed, Rokk. The stream feed? What do you mean, mate? I can play any way I like to. I can play it from Streamlink, I can play it on my PC, I can play it via Moonlight, but I'm actually playing via GFN on the Ally, and it's as good as if I was playing it anywhere else, and that's the whole point, really. So let's have a look at this. But the key, yeah, no, I don't know why my keyboard's mouse isn't working. Play from your YouTube feed of the screen. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I can see it now, dude. Thank you. Yeah, no, I got it all fixed. And there is, of course, a 5-second odd delay. In fact, there's a bit more than that. I could have put ultra latency on, actually, because it's only 1080p. You're probably thinking to yourself, Rokk, what? This is only a 1080p stream. It's crystal clear. That's one of the things, one of the advantages that I've found, believe it or not, with the Ally. So the Ally doesn't have an Nvidia card. It has an AMD card. And I've actually found, by rummaging around on the internet, some code that you can put in that pushes the stream up at a really high quality for 1080p. I've been very, very happy with the stream. This is why I've pushed it back down to 1080 from 1440, even though the Ally has been happily streaming at 1440. Anyway, body type, male or female. We'll stick with the lady. Voice?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Well, thank you.
I don't know what all of this is, but I don't want to find out.
Oh, sounded like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
I don't like the looks of this. I don't like the looks of this.
What don't you like the looks of? Hey Ray, how are you, buddy? What was that? That was me talking over the top. Let her do it again.
I don't know what all this is, but I do not want to find out.
That sounds like mother-in-law. What about this one?
I could use that.
That's Irish, isn't it?
Hey, not bad.
No.
Not bad at all.
Okay, 3's my favourite,
Use that.
I think.
I don't like the looks of this.
What about 2? Oh, this is terrible.
I don't know what all this is, but not bad.
Yeah, that's the one. Right, okay. Face and skin tone. Oh, we've got different heads. Yeah, as I was saying, I've played Remnant from the Ashes, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's a funny old game. When I first started playing it, I thought, I'm not going to enjoy this. And once you've picked up how to play it, it's actually really good. That face will do, the skin's fine, eye colour, yeah, whatever. Let's match mine. Hairstyle, yeah, I'm not so big on their hairstyle. It's, they all look like masculine hairstyles. Oh, yeah, that's alright. It's alright. What about this one? That's the same one, the old shaggy perm. Right, we're going to go with that one, and we'll stick with that. We want to get through this pretty quickly. We don't need any facial markings. I don't want any scars. Not into that. Hardcore character. Oh. Hardcore mode? No. We definitely don't want hardcore. Just to let you know, I'm not playing this with any mods, because of course I'm playing it on GeForce Now, and you cannot do that up there. Yeah, I agree, Caseball. Remnant 1 is highly underrated. It's a really good game. Now, you may have seen... Scars build character, says that. Nah, not having that. Not having a Glasgow kiss. Right, Survivor, Veteran, Nightmare, and Apocalypse. Let's go with Survivor. I'm a chicken. Create the character. Do you wish to create your guy? I do. I'd love to create my character. Yeah, GeForce Now on the Ally. So I'm genuinely, literally streaming from the Ally with running Nvidia GeForce Now. The game is by Gunfire Games. It's published by Gearbox, who of course are famous for that stupid little robot with the weird voice.
She says, if I wanted to feel sorry for myself, I'd have stayed with your father.
Ooh, that is quite a drop.
Digital Foundry gave this a massive thumbs up, by the way.
Got this.
It's been getting a little bit of mixed reviews, but I think that's predominantly from the Souls-like hardcore, who are very hard to please. I couldn't give two tosses about Souls-like. It's not a format or a genre that I like, so I don't care. I'm looking at this as an RPG shooter.
Shit. You okay?
Look out! Oh. That's gotta hurt. Actually, do you know what? Once the cutscene's finished,
Please.
let's have a quick look at the settings for the visuals. It may be set at 1080, in which case we'll boost it. But look, it still looks really good to me. Nice bit of rust.
2 times then. The sinkhole and just now.
Hey, let me see that.
Leave it. It's nothing.
I'm annoyed I can't use the freaking
Hey,
controller.
I'm fine.
Come on, roll up your sleeve and just admit we're friends already.
This is not an admission.
Let me see. Oh. Oh, it's getting worse.
Listen, it ain't broken or bleeding. It'll calm down. It always does. Let's go. Kid said the ward was this way.
Right, well, I just checked the controller overlay for the Ally. It's a real shame it doesn't record in OBS. It's not seen as anything that it can capture. So I just wanted to check if gamepad was selected, and it is, and it's on turbo mode as well. So that's all good. Now, in terms of the system settings, let's have a look here. Options. I'm going to see what the display is set. Okay, it's 1440, so that's cool. I don't mind a bit of motion blur. Let's pop that on. 60 frames per second. The Ally, by the way, will play at 120 frames per second, and GeForce Now would happily do that on 1440. But the TV that I'm playing it on is only a 60, so it ain't happening. We've got Nvidia DLSS on, which is fine because, of course, that's at the server end. So there's no point in changing that because the Ally is AMD. It's on performance. I would rather go for quality. And let's see what else we have down here. DLSS frame generation. Pop that on as well. Graphics are set to ultra, so we should be all set. I wonder if I can flick it to controller from here. Sometimes you get that option, don't you? No, it's actually, I don't mind. I don't have a real problem playing with keyboard and mouse. It's just that it takes a little bit longer to get your head around all the various keys and bits and pieces, but half the time they're very similar. Video, we've already seen. I think we're good to go, so we'll hit the escape key and come out from here. So well, you can see, look, as I whip it around, there's no latency here at all. And that was pushing it out at... of course, she's got a dodgy leg, isn't she? I was just wondering why she was slowing up.
Like this ward. Old white guy found it.
So we have a map, mini-map in the top corner.
That sounds like the fairy tale to me.
Sounds like a snorty laugh to me.
Old-timers hold up underground. I just hope they got a few supplies for trade. Otherwise, we won't last much longer out here.
If it looks a bit gig, that's because I'm not joking. I have my mouse on the leather seat of the sofa that I'm sat on, and it catches.
But I never see
This
nobody.
gives it a little bit of friction.
Not in real life.
Nice quality. Fulton's original blend. Right, what do we do here then? Oh, punch it. Let's see, can we climb? Spacebar does the roll and all that malarkey. Obviously WSAD. ZC. This is where I love to use a controller. Oh, hello, controller's working. Woohoo! Hey, right, put that to that side. Lovely jubbly. Right, so it doesn't look like you can climb, and I don't know what she's doing. What do you want? What's going on?
Yeah.
There is a gun. There we go. So is there a door there or something? So maybe she's just taking a long time to read a poster. Crystal, how are you? Lovely to see you. Hey, Callie. Jesus, the graphics look amazing. Oh, yes. And Callie, I was just saying, this is, I'm actually streaming at 1080p, and one of the advantages of using OBS on the Ally, and you can see there's no lag. Now, I appreciate that I'm using GeForce NOW. However, I have had lag from, I've had issues with my PC in the past, trying to stream with GeForce NOW, and that's not a fault of GeForce NOW, it's issues at the time with my PC, but it uses an AMD graphics card, and I have to say, and it's a high-end graphics card. I believe, I don't know this for certain, but I believe it's on a par with the lower level 4 series. So press A while moving near a ledge to jump. There we go. This is obviously a tutorial. We're in the building. And it really does do a beautiful stream with very little compression artifacts. Reva, how are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Let me in.
Oh, sorry, come in. Hang on. Oh, did you notice I've suddenly recovered from my leg injury? There we go.
It's about time.
What took you?
Just to reiterate for you guys, you're probably thinking, hang on, this isn't the Rokk show. Where's Ray and William and David and all the guys? So it's taking a little summer break. We called it the end of season 1 last Tuesday. Oh, look, a shiny thing, a blood root.
Can't let it go to
I'll
waste.
have it. Not sure
Use it
what
on
it
that
does.
bum ankle of yours.
Use it on my bum ankle.
Won't help me
I
none.
mean, my bum or my ankle, which one would you like? Left button X to use the item. Right, left button.
Hey, come on. Let's get some distance.
Oh, she's eating it. Cool. And next Tuesday, there will be a new show, a brand new show to the channel, which will be stepping in whilst the guys are having a lovely summer break and recuperating from illnesses and operations and stuff. So watch out for that. Brand new, spanking brand new. I'm also hoping the new show, if it's well received, will continue beyond the Return of Rokk show, probably at a different time, but watch out for that. Now you see, already, I've got to be honest with you, already, this is the kind of game I love. There's no kind of constant conflict, constant battling. You've got to explore, work out stuff. Use left stick to toggle something. I missed that. Let's probably just look around. And let's put it really spin it. Oh no. There we go. Came back again. Yep, you've got the freeze as well. It's all good. Don't look, just look away. It doesn't happen very often. David is on the toilet. Is he? Bless him. Right, so the blue personage. Let's see, let's have a look at what we got going on here. So, there's our character. Do you know what? That's weird. So, yeah, that's really odd. So the Xbox controller was working fine in the game. Let's go back to the game. Alright, it's working here absolutely perfectly. When I come in here, it stops working and I have to take over with the mouse. That is odd. Now, I am not going to blame the game for that. It's as likely to be the way I'm using the system. But it is odd. Now, what do we got here? Survivor overcoat. A combination of a sturdy metal chest plate. Oh yeah, look at that. and a worn leather trench coat that provides some protection against the elements. It's clear that the armor was put together with practicality in mind rather than aesthetics, and you can unequip that and stuff. So watching the Digital Foundry rundown of this, they showed there's absolutely tons of configuration and progression that you can do, which is awesome. And our health and our stamina are pretty much max. Armor is probably max for what this armor is. And also, look, you have weight as well. So, yeah, and that obviously impacts your stamina and your dodge. Presumably, the lighter it gets, the easier you dodge. We've got a little rifle down here, rusty lever action. Obviously goes up in the world. And rusty repeater. And then some stuff over here that we've yet to find. We also have traits. So, wow, look at all this. Increase your maximum health. And there's 10 levels for each of these. Endurance, spirit, and expertise. We've yet to find those. Look like cards, don't they? Like tarot cards. Then, our inventory. Nothing in there right now. Oh, we have a map. And there it is. Yep, and we can move around the map in literally 3D and go underneath it. No, not sure why. But yeah, look at this. It literally thinks, WSAD, that in this area I'm using a keyboard, which I am. It's now moved over to controller. Come back, map. Oh, blimey. No, yeah, it's weird. I mean, it is moving around. You can see it's moving around. But that's probably just... I probably just need to restart the game and it's all good. Power level 1. Right, let's get out of here. Get out of here. I think we're just exploring at the moment. I don't think we've got a specific task. Oh, here you go. Primary objective. There isn't one yet. Current location, that's us. World Stone. We have yet to discover that. That was in the previous games as well. World Shard, main path, side path, death location. So you can go back and collect your gear, I guess. Unexplored, explored, and non-hostile. I'm actually I'm watching you guys on my little Chromebook. Hello, Vet. How are you, dude? Right, so let's come out of there. Oh, here we go. Some stuff. Oh, good. A pushes you up.
This is bad with a side of broccoli.
A side of what?
Nothing.
Do I
Something my mom used to
shoot
say.
this stuff? Oh, it's a waste of a bullet. Yeah, A to climb. So it does have climbing, which is cool. Do we... Let me see. What if I press... No, that's that one. That one. Just, whoops. Oh, that's switch gun. So Y switches the weapon. Oh no, it's got reflection on her thingy. X didn't appear to do a great deal. A is climb and B is stealth. Oh, something's coming.
Deadwood! Shoot the damn thing! Nice shooting.
Thank you.
Hey,
Press left trigger to aim your gun. Press right trigger while aiming. To fire. Press X to reload. I'm sure the shotgun would be more effective, but this was the one that I was carrying, so it's all good. There we go. X to go in. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Hobie, how are you, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to Remnant 2. Very, very courtesy of Nvidia. GeForce NOW gave me the code via Gearbox. And, of course, we're playing on GeForce NOW on my ASUS ROG Ally. David, hello, friend. Rouster, getting there. Shouldn't be taking as many breaks as I am. Haha. But 55 something now. 55 years old? How about you? No, he's much younger. But he was born in the 70s. I think he was born in 76, if I'm not mistaken. which would make him about 45. I don't have a torch, I don't think. Let's press the D-pad. Nope. D-pad at this moment does nothing. Just keep following the light. Bearing in mind, I did choose survivor mode, so I'm sure if we'd gone up a level, there would be a couple of additional critters. Starting to think, look at the water, good coffee. Oh, she's having a cough. Rokk, do you have any interest in the PlayStation Q? Yes, I do. I do, and obviously I've seen the recent video, like everybody else. It's difficult to know if it's legit, although it does look pretty good. I mean, they would have had to have gone some to produce the fake case with all the little see-through buttons, transparent buttons and everything else. So, I mean, that would have been a significant investment. I'm not sure why they would do that, given that it's just been shared on social media with no monetization opportunities. So my gut feel is that probably is correct, and yes, they showed it running a form of Android. However, that could be just for development purposes. It may not literally be running an accessible version of Android, if Android at all, in the final version, but it does look really good. However, as you know, the handheld aspect itself isn't the thing that I get off on handheld devices, and that's why the Steam Deck went back. I'm loving the Ally, simply because it's become my PC console, and it's now got pride of place sat next to my Xbox under the TV, funnily enough. And I can also use it for just general Windows activities, which I do. I use it for checking emails and responding to stuff. Okay, here we go. Somebody's arriving.
This is not happening. Tell me this is not happening.
Whoa, look out! Look out! Whoa! What's that house looking? Oh, you got that root thing, haven't we? Got to keep your distance. Oh, nice shot. Oh no! What?
No!
That's what I said. Kill! Oh, what? No, you can't kill me! Unless I'm the other... No, it's me. What's going on? That's not fair. I was doing cracking work.
Not today, assholes! Hey!
No, you just hang on, Sam. I don't think it's just over yet. I think I actually did everything I could there. She's not dead yet.
Oh, shit!
Uh-oh. No, don't worry. This is all good.
Listen.
They wouldn't have this lengthy cutscene if I'd just been killed. Something's going to happen. We're going to get somebody turn up and save the day. You watch.
You were a good friend.
Just you watch. I reckon Reaver the Beaver comes hurtling through a hole. Cue the intro, I reckon. Yeah, see, I told you. Told you. I am a soldier. So what did them in? Oh, look. Wow. Ooh, nice bit of incidental music as well. Hey, they look like baby Groots.
It's okay.
Rude.
You're safe. Whoa, hold up. We're friends. We're here to help.
I knew we were going to get friends turn up.
Can't hold this forever, Bo!
I don't remember that, Adam. I did absolutely adore Immortals Phoenix Rising. I played it. I'd never played Zelda, so I had no idea that it was literally based on Zelda. I really, really enjoyed it.
Who are you?
Questions later. We gotta get moving.
Oh, she's doing it. Nice way. I like her power. I reckon we get that at some point. But hang on, we just saw a tail or a head thing go right through her chest. I mean, I don't mind suspending belief, but that was kind of, you know, a disbelief. That was a little bit, what? Let's see what under her arm.
That's all I got. You're on your own now.
Yeah, Adam, I loved it, mate. Superb game.
Right.
No, I do. I have got Zelda, my friend. I've got Breath of the Wild, and I've played about, I don't know, 20 odd hours of it. I've kind of parked my Switch for a minute just while I'm filling my boots with mod-enabled games. This one, of course, isn't, because you can't do that. At least not yet on GeForce Now. There's some ammo. Right, I actually think, although we've got 1440 quality mode, frame regeneration, all the rest of it, I actually think
Rude or thick down here.
that motion blur works quite nicely, so I'm going to leave that on. So yeah, just finishing off what I was saying, Ant, about getting the Q light. The thing is, I don't know that it would fit into my current hardware setup, if you see my point. I mean, I don't play. There are very few PlayStation games that I purchase and that they are unique to PlayStation. Very, very few, like 2 or 3 year tops, which just wouldn't be worth me investing in any hardware to continue playing them. Because if the game that comes out and it exists on Steam, that's what I purchase. I mean, I can get it a lot cheaper. I can run it on GeForce Now at a higher resolution than PlayStation. And of course I can play it on my Ally, so that's no great advantage. And that's not me being anti-PlayStation, as you know, I loves my PlayStation, but it's sort of painting itself into a corner, and I'm not sure how it's going to unpaint itself. Once you try Steam, once you try Steam, you live in the dream. That was my equivalent of once you try black, you never go back, by the way. Just kind of wasn't as funny. I still don't understand how she managed to survive that impaling. So, although I'm playing solo, and as you guys know that I typically do most games, there's many reasons. I'm quite happy to explain why. But I know that you can also play 3-player co-op, so you can have 4 of you in a team playing this. Now, I don't know whether I'm guessing this is kind of the intro tutorial, and I'm not sure whether that requires... Oh no, what happened? I'm not sure if that requires everyone to do this before you can join together, because obviously there are these game characters as well here. Can I pick that up? What is it? It's a long gun ammo. Yep, I can get that. So yeah, either if you've got 3 other people, they're all in this together with you, and also the game characters, which I think is unlikely, or you have to kind of go through this initial period, which is the same if you think about it when there's a new campaign in Destiny, or there used to be the case that you had to play a little bit of it. Yeah, I know you do it because you stream it, though, Ant, don't you? And with renting games, it's cool, but my game renting's on pause at the moment because I've got so many games. And I'm actually going back and replaying games that I haven't played for a while using mods. It's just, honestly, it's opened up a whole new gaming... It's just made the whole thing fun for me. Because I don't get off on the challenge bit, you know. Masses of bosses, and if you can't get past the boss, you can't progress. And yet, between bosses, there's this huge game. And I hate that. So I prefer to just go in, one kill the boss, crack on. That's just me. I know most people like a challenge, and that's fine. So mods have opened that up for me, to be honest. Hello. Well, yeah. R2, RT to do a melee attack, yeah, when you're close. See, Root Mantis. Now, Root Mantis is quite clearly a boss, and you can see his health bar at the top here. At some point, I've got quite a bit of ammo actually. Now, if I was modding this, which I could easily do once I've streamed it for a bit, I would have him down in one kill. Actually, there may not be any mods out for this just yet, seeing as the game has only just gone live. He's got more health than I've got. Get out of there. Toggle weapons. Now, what was that X? Have I got the thing to X? No, it's gone. I've used up my root.
Damn it.
Do you... Yeah, see, I knew that was coming. I wondered if you regenerate health. Oh, this is good. People can help you. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Yeah, also, I'm not a big fan of game streaming on PlayStation. The application is like really low quality and it's full of compression and everything. And I would much prefer, and I do in fact, stream directly from YouTube. Sorry, to YouTube from the PlayStation. In fact, I did it this afternoon for an hour. It's just that I forgot to make it public. So, for Sherlock Holmes success. So what's this? Press B. We've got root ganglia. Nice. We picked up his ganglia.
Not bad.
And we got some trait point. I love this.
Yeah?
I love it when you progress like this and you get rewarded.
But don't worry. Rewards is
Yeah, so I stream direct from the PlayStation. I avoid the whole
So-
remote thing.
It's really real.
And the quality there is fantastic.
Water and
And yeah, I streamed Sherlock Holmes, The Thing He Awakened this afternoon.
more or less.
Only I didn't because it went private. So when this is finished, I'll make it public.
Whoa, let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
She's going to burst open like Alien, isn't she?
Ooh, that looks like root rot. But I've never seen a case this bad.
I'm fine. I don't know why everyone.
We need to get her to ward.
So yeah, I'm hoping to do this. I'm hoping to do a giveaway on this in the coming days. Just waiting on seeing if I have been awarded a code that I can give away. And if I have, that's exactly what I'll be doing. Iron, the most timeless of metals. This is true, actually. I think iron's one of the most prevalent metals in the world. In the universe, beg your pardon. Rock, I'm not talking about to stream, just talking about playing. I got you, mate. Got you, dude. Yeah, on your phone. What about you? Are you thinking of investing in the Q Lite? I mean, it'll be interesting to see how much it is. I mean, if it's actually a really, really good price, then I may be persuaded just to have one. And also to see what else it'll do. So there you go, this was the tutorial is my guess, and now we're in the village. I am actually really liking this so far. It's got overtones of Days Gone, feeling of Days Gone, and Outriders, that kind of a thing.
Oh dear.
This is Wriggler.
Yeah, I reckon it will be, you know.
I got
And a few people have suggested that it may even be
Don't
below
worry, friend.
200.
We'll take good care of her. Welcome to Ward 13.
Hey, don't worry. Riggs is right. She'll be fine.
are you okay?
Just a headache.
Hey, Clementine. Let me get you some water.
Oh, my darling.
You're not fine. You need rest.
Bo! He's the ward's mayor. Thinks that puts him in charge of everything and everyone. Listen, I'm gonna check in with Ford, and then I'll get some rest. Okay? I've been through a lot worse, you know.
There she goes off into the distance, leaving me with the mayor.
So, traveler, your friend will be fine. I'm Bo Ward, and this is Ward 13.
Oh, how
Must have come
fortuitous.
a long way. I mean, the route's dwindling and all, but the road's still a dangerous place. What were you two doing out there?
Okay, we have dialogue choice. We were looking for you actually for this ward. Where I come from, or came from, wasn't safe. We heard about a place that was. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, well, you'll be safe here for as long as you need, traveler. I didn't know anybody knew what we were doing out here. Feels kind of nice, actually. Hey, ask around if you need something. Oh, start with Ford. I'm sure he'd like to meet you.
Ford? Is that Ford 13? From Ward 13? Ward?
Dream or something?
Oh, look.
What do you mean?
Ford is manning a gourd. Hello, are you Ford?
What happened to us? To the world?
Oh,
It's
they're
actually
talking.
real.
They don't want to talk to me.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds a little far-fetched.
Ford looks bored,
If you're
manning
looking
that
for
gourd.
Founder Ford, I usually see him over at the warehouse.
Warehouse? Righto. Is this a warehouse? I don't know.
Looking for Ford, huh? He is usually over in the warehouse.
This is funny because this is similar. I'll make it live after this, but playing Sherlock, you run around questioning everybody. And they all have these little stock answers in their different voices. So this is the garden, that ain't no warehouse.
You know,
Actually,
You
this is a
remind me
good chance
so
to
much
look
of
at the
him.
map, isn't it? Let's have a look at, we got a
my
trait just
brother,
now, didn't we?
actually. Though
What
now that
trait
you
did we
mention it,
get?
You remind me of Brad too.
Yeah,
Nothing. I don't think.
I know.
I'm sure it said we had a trait.
Glad.
Trait points available. So do we have to add them to something?
Audrey,
What do we got? Vigor, endurance, spirit,
so
or
much like Brad just now.
expertise. I don't know. Endurance.
Sorry.
Given my.
What did you want to say?
Oh,
Did it happen? Did something
I
happen?
saw
X
bird
to
this morning.
remove.
A seagull.
Yeah,
Or
it did. We got
something.
5 stamina.
That's
Okay,
nice.
good. Good. Would you like to commit your changes? Yes, please. There's our inventory. We have the thing. The root ganglia crafting material. Part flesh, part dead wood. All disgusting. It might not be
climbed to the top of
moving,
that
but
tower
it
in the
sure
city?
as hell feels like it.
So beautiful.
And there it is. It's an
You can
ugly
see
looking critter.
everything.
Do you?
The root like to copy things. Blades,
I don't
guns,
know.
guns,
Brad
hell,
was the one
even
who
that
knew the
damn
way.
dragon. I think it says. I can't move this cursor.
Right.
I'm betting they don't have any imagination of their own.
That's too bad.
Instead, they something into the human mind and made themselves whatever they saw there.
You know,
Stepped into.
you remind me so much of him.
Oh, it was the map. No, come back. It
My
was the
brother,
map I wanted to look at.
Though now that you mention it,
Right, there we go.
You
So
remind me of
there's
Brad, too.
a unexplored door
I
there.
know.
Yeah, very similar to Outriders, I think.
Glad.
Oops. Right. Oh, we'll have a little look around while we're here. We could just try it without motion blur. See how it feels. Upscaler. There it is. So as you can see, I'm able to choose these options with the controller, but the cursor doesn't move, which is quite weird. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, if I pushed it down to performance, I'd probably have a little bit more frames per second. But I mean, it doesn't feel like it's low.
Looking for Ford? He's up top in that warehouse over
Oh,
there.
he's up there. Right, okay. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's a little exclamation mark. Win! Oh, yeah. Could have done one of those
And
today.
that's final.
I don't remember asking for your
I know he's not in here. I'm
permission.
just having a look
Watch your
around.
tone, young lady.
Excuse me? I'm 132 years old, in
Are
case
you?
you forgot. And I am not your child. You don't have authority over me.
Clement.
We'll talk about this later.
Out of my way.
Clementine. Oh, my darling. Yo, Ford. Hope you're not too bored.
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the traveler, of course. Wallace said yes, right on time.
Where's Wallace?
But then again, you've been around. I'm sure you know. Families fight
Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance.
As in Founder Ford. Yeah, it's true. Okay, let's go with that one.
In the flesh.
I'd heard stories on the road. I thought you were a campfire story. But how? They say you're hundreds of years old. Yeah, well, she just said that.
I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. So let's get to it. You first.
Oh, I love his voice. If you're really the Ford that built this place, how are you alive? Were you expecting me? I'd like to know more about the people living here. There's lots to ask. That's it for now. Right, okay, let's do the first.
That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. Let's keep it to this. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk, and some things you eat can make you sick or sleepy? Well,
yeah.
Other things do this. It's a big world out there.
Ooh.
Huh. Not my way. And you want to be careful what you wish for, traveler.
Now, I read that the story, the characters, even the maps are all procedurally crafted. So you could come into an area and literally have a new set of questions or new set of characters to interact with. Now, I'm not sure if that's the case at this particular point in the story, but it's definitely the case in the game. There was a level of that with the old one, but they've really gone to town with this one. Were you expecting me?
Not you precisely, as in name, rank, serial number.
Yeah, roused to go all excited. Oh dear, you little Pavlovian. Law of averages. Someone's always coming eventually, right? Let's go with how.
Our young Wallace told me. Wallace? He's a special kid. A lot like somebody I used to know. She had bad dreams too. Dreams about things that hadn't yet come to pass.
This guy's definitely had a past drinking whiskey. You can hear it in his voice. He can see the future.
It's more like he can see really far into the present.
Oh.
Sometimes.
What kind of favor are we talking about? I'd like to know more about the people living here.
Oh, nothing too dangerous. I've got to marshal my resources. And then we'll get into it in earnest. Let me see if I can get you up to speed.
Why were you and Clementine fighting? Can't ask that yet. He's going to tell me to bog off. Bo seems a little young to be mayor. Is Riggs really as nice as he seems? I haven't met Riggs. I have some other questions. I don't have any other questions. None of this really is relevant, isn't it? I don't have any questions.
Traveler. Now that you've shot your shot, here's mine. I need an able young scrapper to help an old man out. Talk to Wally.
Where's Wally?
Him out by the docks. After that,
It was worth doing it twice.
and then meet me at the ward gate. I'll tell you a story.
Right. Can I just ask why you've still got the price tag on your stick, mate, by the way? I mean, we usually take them off where I come from. Ah, what's this? A chest? Oh, it's got what looks to be a code, so I doubt. Well, I can't do anything with it, so not yet, but I'm guessing that's coming. There's somebody who's not very happy, and so yeah, there's clearly a bunch of folk in this little shanty town that we need to interact with. They'll have various side quests, I guess. What was it? I had to go and look for Wally or something, didn't I? I think. Where's Wally? Do you know, none of them have said, can you put your weapon away, please? Or the old timer's asleep.
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie. You can too. Saw you come in with Bo and Clementine there.
Well, if you've got a load of friends, you can't be Malone.
You can for your friend. Ain't the first to come through here needing help.
Do you have... Oh, look, he's a trader. Yes, let's see what he's got.
Right to business.
Not that I think we've got any money.
You might find some of these useful.
What are you flogging? Love it. So merchants buy and sell, yeah, get that, for scrap. Merchants in Ward 13 sell a variety of items, including weapons, armor, consumables, and even stew. Other merchants can be found within the game world, selling a number of unique items. Cool. Let's close that. So here's old Malone's, and again, the cursor's not working for the controller, but the game is fine. So, none of these are affordable, as you can see, they're all red. But what's he flogging anyway? Ammo, 250. We've got 120 in the corner, you can see it up there. A ring, a worn admiral's ring. Damage received. All damage received is increased by 200%. All damage dealt by 10%. What's the point in that? So you get twice the amount of damage, and you only give 10% back. Increases fire damage by 10% and fire resistance. See that? Now that would be worth having on. Increases shock by 10% and so 15. Minor increase over what you give, over what you receive. What about acid? Acid increases acid damage by 10%, and yeah, similar kind of a thing. An old metal tool, yeah, I've got one of them. The handle of this metal object has a reassuring weight to it. So you basically use it like a melee weapon, I guess, while the solid base looks like it could withstand a lot of wear and tear. Whilst its purpose is uncertain, it appears to be a sturdy and reliable tool. Pipe bomb confidence booster reduces incoming damage by 10% and stagger. Take care, Adam. Good to see you, my friend. Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. Increase fire rate by 10% and melee attack speed by 50%. Lasts for 20 seconds. It's just one shot. So out of all of this stuff, it's got to be the Firestone, surely. Increases fire damage. But even then, it would depend on whether you had a fire weapon. And we've got nothing to sell.
Now, if you need supplies, old Reggie's your guy.
Well, thank you, Reggie. What about this old timer? Should we wake him up? Let's do it. Nudge him.
Hey, get away from my stew! Oh, it's you.
Where's Grizzly Adams gone? Who's had my mule? Do we know each other? Sorry to wake you. Yeah, let's be polite.
Nonsense. I'm sure you had a reason. Mi casa et tu, Brute. And all that. So, what can old Mudtooth do for you, huh?
Mudtooth?
Oh, careful now. My answers are known to lead to more questions.
What can you tell me about yourself? What can you tell me about this town?
Quite a bit, stranger. The name's Mudtooth.
Ain't nobody been around longer or seen more than I have.
Or seen more than I have. Except maybe old Ford, of course. But that old mugger, cheap. Only 3 reasons why folks come to see me. And that's
my stories or my stew.
Or my stew.
Well, that was 2 reasons.
Yeah. So, young'un, what'll it be?
What happened to the third? You said there were 3 reasons. What's the third? There you go.
So? Huh.
Yeah, no, you mentioned that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, let me see.
Yeah.
Folks, listen, you
Stories.
sure I said there were 3 reasons?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Only 2 reasons folks come
Oh,
to
well.
see old Mud.
Okay, well, thanks, brother.
That there.
Nah, I got nothing more to ask it. Get out of here.
So long as you head back.
Yeah. Right, he's up there, little Wally. Where's Wally? Got to make your rounds to see the folks before the game opens up. Up the stairs we go. Ah, here he is. Ah, where's Wally? Oh, he's even got a stripy hat thing as well. Look at that.
I see you, traveler.
I see you too, buddy.
You're the one Ford's been waiting for. Though, he doesn't know.
Talking about my friend Keith.
He thinks he needs help. It's her who needs it.
Well, that smells good. Wait, what are you talking about here? I don't got a clue what he's talking about.
And you don't. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Things get messier when I tell them. I'm Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably.
Yeah, everybody repeats themselves in this town.
Sorry, I probably said that already too. You have a path to walk. You choose the...
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Ah, right. This is... Yes. This is where we choose our class, or archetype as they call it. And some of these, watching Digital Foundries, some of these have amazing perks. Hunter specializes in ranged damage. His prime perk, Dead to Rights, Hunter can extend the duration of their active skills by dealing ranged weak spot damage. So, if you're a sharp shooter, you can keep your perks kicking along. Wow. Challenger. The Challenger specializes in close range combat and heightened survivability. It's kind of what I need. Die Hard's his prime perk. You turn into Bruce Willis. No, upon taking fatal damage, the Challenger brushes off death. Ah, yeah, it has a come back to life perk. Now, again, I don't know, having not played the game, whether how often you can use these prime perks. They're probably like supers in Destiny, so they revitalize over time. But nonetheless, with this one, if you're fatally damaged, you can brush it off, come back to life. I was thinking that might be the one for me. Handler. Oh yeah, you get a doggy. Look, it's got a doggy. The Handler specializes in teamwork in both solo and cooperative scenarios. Now, what I've heard is, even if you choose a class, you can flip between classes and retain your progress, which is great. If you love your RPG stuff. Bonded, when the Handler is downed, their companion will attempt to revive them, so that's actually pretty cool. As for what those individual skills do, I don't know. Let me try the mouse. See if the mouse tells you. It does. Archetype skill guard dog. Companion will follow the handler and generate 15% increased threat while attacking. All damages to them is reduced by 20%. There's a few other bits and pieces there as well. Very much like Outriders. Support dog. Companion will follow the handler and do some other stuff and so on. So let's have a look. What else we got here? Medic. So it's medic, handler, challenger, and hunter. Hunter increases the hunter's special awareness by casting an aura that automatically applies mark to all enemies. I actually really like the idea of this one though. Continuously aiming down sights uninterrupted and without shooting for 1 second causes the hunter to enter a focused state. And that reduces weapon spread, recoil, and sway by 75%, grants 25% ranged weak spot damage, and 10% ranged crit chance as well. Hunter becomes shrouded. Ooh, so more stealthy, reducing enemy awareness and making them harder to hit while moving. Hunter can extend the duration of their active skills by dealing ranged weak spot damage. Oops. I still think I'm going to go with Challenger, though. I don't know, the dog revives you, though. Let's have a look at his skills. What he got? Creates a high-impact tremor that deals 150 damage and additional stagger. So it smashes the ground or something. Up to 7.5 meters, deals damage in all directions at point-blank range. Become a nearly unstoppable, beg your pardon, gaining 3 stack of bulwark. Okay. Enters a heightened state of battle, which increases fire rate by... It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's between this and the dog.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense now.
Strong back. Die Hard. Yeah, look, I've got the hat and everything. It's War Stomp. Seems like... Oh, and we've got a Bruiser helmet. All sorts of stuff we picked up here. Bruiser body plate. Wow. Bruiser gloves, all purple. Boots. What else? That's it. Seems like this is the right path. Yeah, it will do for now.
It'll do for now. Your path, they have what you need.
That's pretty cool, though. I don't know if there are any more classes unlocked. To which, let's see. Bruiser helmet. And what's gone on over there? So we've got 9 extra health than we had before. 9 extra stamina. It's 50 odd more armor by the looks. and a little bit heavier, so that's all good. Traits, any trait differences? No, just the one that we've already chosen, and then our main perk, same weapons. Awesome. Right, now then, we have exceeded 1 hour, and the thing about this time slot is everybody goes off for their lunch, and we literally lose half the viewers. So my dinner is actually sat waiting. I can smell it. So I'm going to call a day to the stream right now, just to do a little bit of housekeeping. Of course, if you can, please leave a like. It all helps. If you're not a subscriber, then please subscribe. There's a new show launching next week, which I will talk more about probably Thursday on Rock Around the Clock. And of course, this is and has been Remnant 2 by Revolver and published by Gearbox. A code very generously provided to me by Nvidia GeForce Now. I have been streaming from the GeForce Now Ultimate tier, which is mind-blowing in terms of its quality. But beyond that, I've also been streaming on my ASUS ROG Ally, which, as you can see, does an amazing job, both cloud and, of course, if you play natively. So, that has been me. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Really appreciate you for doing that. I'll be back tomorrow with Rock Around the Clock, of course, and I think Wednesdays are Happy Wednesdays, or Good News Wednesdays, or something like that. Either way, it'll be that. And then we'll also return to giving away games. And I'll let you know when I've got a code for Remnant 2 as well, and I'll be looking to give that away, so it's all good. Right, that's me. I'm off to get my tea. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all very, very soon.